Greetings, my beautiful lovelies. It's Emmy. How are you? It's great to see you and welcome back to my kitchen. Today's video is sponsored by Allform. Allform is the sister company to Helix Sleep, which if you've been with me for a while, you've heard me talk about them. But Allform makes couches and chairs that are modular, American made, and perfect for your space and style. We've had our Allform sofa for about a year now, and it's gotten even better with time. The cushions have shaped to our palms and it's super comfortable. It's the first time I've ever owned a leather couch before, and it's so great because it's so easy to clean up. That is my favorite part about it, besides the fact that it was super easy to put together. That's another thing I really love about Allform's couches, is that they come in modular boxes that are really easy to move around and manipulate. You can put an Allform sofa together in as little as 15 minutes, and you don't need any special tools. Besides leather options, they also offer a wide range of colors to choose from, and the fabrics are scratch and stain resistant. So besides the kitchen, the couch is the hub of our house. You'll find me editing there, snuggling with my kids there. We love to read there and watch movies. The couch is the place we all want to be because it's super comfortable and we all can be together. I love that about a couch, but one thing that was really tricky is that we had a really hard time finding a couch that could fit our space. Our first couch was too small, the second one was too big, and this one, just like Goldilocks, is just right. We have the 3-seat couch with a chaise, which is really great for stretching out. We have whiskey leather and has walnut legs, but all of those things you can customize for yourself. And there are over 500 different combinations of corners, seat numbers, chaise or ottoman options to make the couch that's optimal for you and your space. And because Allform works directly with its customers, they can offer premium materials at a reasonable price. Order online and shipping in the US is free. Allform offers a 100-day trial, and after that time, if you're not happy with it, they will pick it up and give you a full refund. So if you'd like to try Allform for yourself, click the link down below or head over to allform.com/emmymade to receive 20% off a couch of your choice. Big thanks to Allform for sponsoring this video and for allowing me to make better content for all of you. Now today, I'm going to be making bread that I have seen on Instagram mostly, but I've been seeing it teased for quite a while. It is for Eric Kim's milk bread, more specifically his maple syrup milk bread, which he forms into 2 loaves into one pan that look like this luscious, plump little butt cheek. And then when you slice it, you get that just beautiful emoji looking slice of bread. It looks gorgeous, and the smell of maple syrup, I feel like I can already smell it, but I can't, of course, because it's all in my head. But I want to make it a reality because I have Eric Kim's new book. I bought it. I love it. This is Korean American, and Eric shares essays of growing up, and there's lots of tributes to his mother, Jean. It's touching, it's revealing, and the recipes are tasty. Eric also writes for the New York Times and published this recipe in the Times, but there is paywall, but I'll put a link to it down below. So let's go ahead and bake some bread. And we are back. I'm gonna get some fire. We need some heat here. Now, I have made milk bread on a couple of occasions. I made a Japanese style Hokkaido milk bread a few years ago. I also made Kristina Cho's recipe for milk bread from her book, Milk Bread and Mooncakes, or is it Mooncakes and Milk Bread? I'm sorry, Kristina. It's one of the two. I think I'm switching the title. At any rate, fabulous book. Another one that I highly recommend. All the recipes I've tried were fantastic. That book features confections and treats, sweets, savory treats as well, but mostly baked goods from Chinese bakeries. Fantastic. Okay, so milk bread, if you've never had it, is a plush, lovely loaf of bread that is soft and enriched. It's got some egg and of course milk in it. But for me, it's really about that plushy, soft texture, yet a little bit of chew to it. It's lovely. It's my favorite way of having it is just toasted with some butter, and I like it with honey. The real secret to it is that it has a great shelf life, and the secret to that is a milk-based roux. We're going to take some flour and some milk and cook it together into a paste or roux. It's called a tangzhong, and that hydrates the bread and keeps it from going stale as quickly. So in my saucepan, I've got some bread flour, and now I'm going to add some whole milk. And before I apply any heat, I'm going to whisk this together. Now we're going to turn the flame on, and on medium heat, we're going to cook this. And the texture we're looking for is a bit like mashed potatoes. See how thick that is? And look, it looks like a disaster, but that's okay. Don't be afraid. Now to cool it down, we're going to add our cream. Add a little of that at a time. In other recipes I've made with milk bread, they say, okay, set this aside and allow it to cool. But sometimes we don't have time for that. And I love the fact that we're adding cold cream to this, and that immediately cools us down because we're going to add an egg. And the last thing we want is our egg to curdle and turn into a scrambled egg. So here's the really decadent part of this recipe. Well, besides the egg and the cream, we're going to add 1 cup of pure maple syrup. See why I want to make this recipe? I mean, 1 cup, 1 egg, salt and yeast. Boop. A scale is really great. I've talked about this before because it just is better for baking. It seems like it's a little bit inaccessible, but you can get a pretty good quality scale for, I think I got mine for 12 bucks. We need 576. Ooh, let's see if it fits in this pot. We need 2 packets of active dry yeast. I'm gonna just dump that in too. We're gonna carefully work this into a dough. Just mix it all up. So if you make this recipe, get a large pan. Oh, that's so much better. See? Okay, so our maple syrup and tangzhong mixture was just warm, so that's going to make our yeast happy. Form this into a dough. I'm going to finish mixing this. I'm going to cover it and let it rest, and I will see you in 1 hour. Alrighty, see you in a little bit. Right, my lovelies, I'm back. It's been an hour since I let my dough rest, and now we're going to do the kneading portion. So I've never made a bread recipe like this before, where you allow the dough to rest and rise before you knead it. It smells so good. You can see some bubbles, but it is very shaggy and lumpy. It almost looks like oatmeal or something. So now we have our dough out, and it is very, very sticky. And we have a ½ cup of dough here, and we're going to work this into the dough. I should have floured my surface first before I put that down. And we're going to incorporate as much flour as the dough needs. We'll keep it from sticking, but it's also going to get incorporated into the dough as well. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. It's really supple, but it definitely needs some kneading and extra flour. This is my favorite part of bread making. Alrighty, so we are back. I've been kneading this dough ball for about 7 minutes or so. The dough is really squishy and lovely. It smells great. And now we are going to shape it into its final bread bun state. I want both of my cheeks to be of the same size, so I'm going to weigh my ball. 1,404 grams. Oh, perfect. I have a 9 by 5 baking pan that I have already sprayed. Draw up the dough, pull it to the middle. Draw up to the middle. Draw up to the middle. We're creating a little parcel. Turn it over. And then, number 1, little friend. And number 2. Alrighty, now I've got a clean dish towel. Just dampen it ever so slightly. I'm gonna cover it, and then we're gonna let it rest for an hour to an hour and a half until it puffs up nicely. Then we're gonna pop it into a preheated 350-degree oven and bake it for around 40 minutes or until the internal temperature reads 190 degrees Fahrenheit. And then we're going to taste it, and I'm going to taste it warm because I can never wait. It always says, please wait a ½ an hour before slicing, but I never can because it just looks so good. And freshly baked bread. All right. Okay, see you in a little bit. All right, my lovelies, my bread is ready. Let's go get it. Look at this. Oh my gosh, look at this. Boom, 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 boom. Isn't it gorgeous? It is so beautiful. It puffed up beautifully. It did take a little extra time. I definitely recommend getting an instant read thermometer to check the internal temperature of this bread. You want to be at 190 degrees. It is a big loaf of bread. Eric says in his video that this is normal for it to get nice and dark on the outside. This contains a lot of maple syrup, so lots of sugar to caramelize. It does not mean your bread is burnt. I bake this in my oven behind me, which is a countertop convection oven. And the heating unit is quite close to the bread. Now, if you cook this in a conventional full-size oven, I don't think yours will get as brown as mine. I'm gonna just lift this out and I hope it comes out. Yeah, yeah. My hands aren't even big enough to like grasp the bread, but here we go, I'm gonna try. Look at that. It's just steaming hot. It smells so good. Sweet, 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 and perfumed. Now time for a slice, time for a slice. Look at that shape. It's totally a mushroom, totally mushroom. It's steaming hot. Now you'll get a prettier slice when the bread is cool when you slice it, but I can't wait. I can't wait. My butter should be at room temperature, but it's not. Because my bread is hot, it's gonna melt the butter on there. Alrighty, here we go. Itadakimasu. The crust is crispy right out of the oven. The bread is soft and light, but has a bit of a chew. It's enriched, but I love the level of sweetness and just the aroma of the maple syrup. It's sweet and inviting, but it's not vanillaed. So it doesn't seem like a dessert, but the sweetness is just kind of like a warmth. It's just like a toasty warmth, and it's delicious. The level of sweetness reminds me a little bit of, say, Hawaiian bread or Portuguese sweet bread. It's that kind of level of sweetness. Definitely can tip either savory or sweet. This definitely has the characteristics of milk bread, but it's unique of its own, and it's all because of that maple syrup. It's fantastic. I love it. Alrighty, my lovelies, thanks so much for watching, and big thanks to Allform for sponsoring this video. Check out Allform for yourself by clicking the link down below, or head over to allform.com/emmymade to receive 20% off a couch of your choice. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed that one. I hope you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media, like this video, subscribe, and I shall see you in the next video. Toodaloo, take care, bye! Oh my gosh, I forgot to try it with honey. Oh, not that it needs it, oh my gosh, but let's do that quickly. A little smear of the honey. So good. So good. The level of salt in here is perfect as well. Oh man. Who needs dessert when you've got maple syrup, milk bread, and honey? All right, bye.